What's going on, world? It's your boy Boom back at it for Thisis50, and we got a very special guest today. If you guys don't know, now you know. She's been around for a minute and been making a lot of noise lately with her new single, Better Days, with Fetty Wap, and then she's got a new album or a new EP coming out in August. So here we got today is Miss Coi Leray.
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm making a boomerang for my Instagram.
What's going on?
Ready?
What's going on?
Wait, let's try to do this thing. Try to like touch my hand or something. Where you at?
All right.
There we go.
My hand's a little bit. Oh, I gotta make it smaller. All right.
No, you gotta come. All right, wait. Okay, yeah, no, there we go. Sheesh, we just started a new trend. Like, stop playing with those. Wait, come back. Do it again.
All right, ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Are we going closer or are we just...
I'm gonna just tag you so you can see how fucking stupid we look.
All right. Well, man, you've been having you had a big 2019, and then you started to have a big 2020 until COVID hit, and then the whole pandemic locked everything down. But let me ask you this, first of all, just going off in the whole pandemic thing, man, how have you been staying creative while working on a new project?
I got a studio in my crib, so, you know, I made sure, you know, off rip when I signed my deal, I had invested into a studio equipment and camera equipment. I got a camera, I got Sony, I got a drone, I got VHS, I got film cameras, I got studio, Yamaha speakers, big ones, small ones, 2 mics, fresh booth, creative. 2 MacBooks, brand new extra large iPad. I mean, you know, there's no excuses over here.
Man. Now tell us about that day you signed your deal. What was that like?
I was like, damn fucking rich. Are you kidding me? That's exactly all it was like. It was like, I'm rich. And honestly too, when I signed my deal, before I signed with Republic, I had courted with like, how many, 12 labels? Like 10, 12, all of the labels. I met with every single label. And it's so crazy because I met with every label and I was posting pictures in front of every sign to the point where niggas had to tell me like, yo, chill, stop. They don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't like you hopping around like that. So I end up signing with Republic, but I not only did they offer the biggest bag, but out of all the labels, Monty and Avery was the only ones that was in their chair since they started the company. And that stuck to me because everybody, you know, used to work here, he used to work here, he used to work here, just affiliated. But Monty and Avery, their brothers, family, very loyal. And from day one, you know, it just, you could tell they're really about the culture, and I fuck with it.
For sure. And then for a lot of people that don't know, you've been doing this. Now, did you start rapping in 2017 or you just started getting acknowledgement in 2017?
Nah, so like if you see any videos from me when I was like back in the day, when I was like 14, 13, whatever, just ignore those. Those was just like summer vacation trips with my dad. My dad was bored. I was bored. Taj was bored. We had studios and equipment too, so we would just film. I started taking it serious like when I was 18, living on my own, 17, turning 18, living in Garfield. And then, yeah, I wrote goofy ass niggas.
Okay. And then now here you are now, 3 years later. You know, and then like in 2019, man, you was on the road heavy.
Like, damn, 3 years? 3 years is 2.
Yeah, it's technically 3.
Yeah, 3 years since you started rapping, but almost 2 years from when you've been signed.
And then now, I mean, being on the road a lot last year, and then now just having a complete halt. Like, how's it been for you not being able to tour? Like, has it been like, have you missed it? How have you been about it?
Been stressed. I'm trying to get on the road for sure. You know, I mean, the best part about, I feel like as a female artist, not only am I a female artist, but I'm a big influencer. So I'm able to go ahead and use my platform in other different directions to still make money and still build my awareness for my brand and me as an artist. But other than that, it's just like, dude, when this shit opens, I'll do a free show. I don't even give a fuck.
And then what's gonna be the difference as far as like engaging with fans moving forward? Are you gonna be still doing the whole y'all can come up and hug on me and take pictures, or is it gonna be like my 6 feet? It's
a good question. Nah, as long as you got your face mask, we could take a picture. Just don't touch me, and we're lit. We could be this close as long as we're not touching.
Okay. And then okay, like you said, you was like, I'm down to do free shows or whatnot. I mean, obviously not, but what's gonna be the first city you trying to go to, like that you know gets the lit the most?
Well, we were supposed to go to right before quarantine. We was doing Rolling Loud Miami. Rolling Loud was hip popping back up, so I want to go back to Rolling Loud. I feel like just the whole vibe of the whole weekend of Rolling Loud is lit. And we were supposed to go to Portugal, so I'm hoping to go to Portugal like ASAP.
For sure. Are you ready for that overseas look, huh?
Yeah, I love overseas. I get a lot of love from out of the country for sure, like a lot.
And then being that you've been working on a new album during the pandemic, like you said, you've been very creative, locked in. Obviously, you had your own studio equipment and whatnot. But like, what's some things that you wanted to make sure you got across in the new project for the fans and then for yourself?
This go around, my music is like you could really hear my full potential, and like that's it. That's all I really want to knock out the park. I feel like everybody. Everybody knows I do music, of course, but like I said, I post pictures or anything, so it might kind of people who don't know who I do music. They're like, all right, who is she? Is she like just a fucking Instagram model type shit, that and third. So I feel like with these features and with this project and just how everything's put together, and it's going to be able to show people like what I'm really capable of, and it's going to open a lot more doors on the music end, I'm going to get a lot more respect.
That's what's up. That's definitely needed in this game right now, especially for female rappers. Like, how do you feel about the current female landscape in hip hop right now?
I feel like all these bitches suck, no cap. But honestly, I feel like they all cute, and like a lot of them are just, they look good and they just bring so much positive energy to the like, I just be on my Instagram, I just be like, damn, like just seeing you just makes me feel like fire. You know what I'm saying? Or I might even get it was inspired. I might get inspired by some of the females. So I mean, I feel like a lot of these bitches be trash rapping, no cap, but I mean,
All right, and then what have you been listening to a lot to during quarantine, and then just during the whole creative process? What's some music that you've been listening to a lot to?
I'm gonna tell you right now. So like, I'm gonna just show you my quick little Apple Music because I don't use Spotify. I just started getting into Spotify because I don't really know how to work the playlisting stuff. But the shit's lit though because they got like these workout playlists that I love. But let me show you my Apple Music. I got Meg Thee Stallion, Gucci Man, Pop Smoke, 42 Doug, Tink, NLE Choppa, Chief Keef, French Montana, Polo G, Future, YNW, B Slime, M Melly, Lil Got It, Jack Boy, Drake, Laita. You know Laita? It's my shit. You like this kind of music?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. NBA Youngboy, A Boogie. That's it. G Herbo. And that's it. Literally, I'm at the bottom.
For sure. And then, man, another thing that a lot of people have been going through during this whole quarantine is the amount of appreciation they have for their favorite foods. Now, it's a lot of takeout going on, but what's some favorite foods that you really miss that you can't wait to get to when things open back up?
I'm like,
I mean, you got the home chef right there, but I'm talking
I can't wait. Yeah, takeout, man. Listen, I live in Los Angeles, home of the takeout. I don't even want to see another takeout situation. Hell no. I was in Atlanta and I ate there every single day, and only thing that was good was like this little salad bar. Like, who the fuck want to just live off salad? No, not me. So I can't wait to eat. Like, oh my God, I love steak. I eat anything. I'll eat anything. Like, I'm
all right. So now with steak, the steak sauce go on steak?
A1 sauce?
No, just steak sauce in general. Does it go on steak? Does it belong on
steak sauce? The only steak sauce is A1. No, it's not. There's no other steak sauce besides A1, and we need to throw that out. I bet you, I guarantee you. What other steak sauce do you use besides A1? Please tell me.
A lot of people say steak sauce isn't required for steak.
What the fuck is?
It's good. If it's good, it's not required.
Let me know where I get steak with the steak sauce.
For sure, for sure. And then, okay, like you said, let's get back into the project. I mean, obviously, you dropped EC2 last year, and then how much growth came from that to now?
Oh my God, so much. I've been recording since I've been signed. So like, I'm signed to a major label. So we got to meet each other 50-50 halfway as business partners when it comes to, finding the right times to drop music, what to drop, when to drop. But within the midst of doing that, over time, I just been recording and recording and recording. So I just been honestly like just been getting better melodically, getting better with my writing, my pen game. Just, I went from writing on the laptop to just going in a booth and just being able to just really make a whole song, not even off the laptop anymore. And you could actually hear it if you listen to EC1 or EC2 compared to the Now and Never. You hear my voice changes. I sound like a little ass girl back in the day. It's so funny.
For sure, for sure. And then you recently said on Twitter that you were like, "Hey, don't mess with my vocals or my ad-libs."
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I don't like when motherfuckers touch my vocals and my ad-libs. Like if I record something and I leave the studio, I have that mindset that that's how it's supposed to sound. Like if I recorded and me and my engineer are bouncing the record, that means that the way it's bounced is the way it should sound. So if it gets into anybody else's hands, you shouldn't be turning my vocals up, turning the backgrounds down. Like, don't touch my shit, bro. That shit. Oh man, when somebody plays with your baby, bro, you don't want. No. When he hot mix and masters, people holla at me. I like dip and dabble and find different creatives.
So how's it been so hard finding a go-to engineer?
Well, engineer is hard because I'm always moving around. So if I'm in Jersey, I need an engineer in Jersey. If I'm in Atlanta, I need an engineer in Atlanta. The engineers that it's like I could bring you to travel with me, but it's like, I don't know. They be busy and having their own lives and be having to fucking engineer 30 other rappers too. So it just be like, yeah, I'm gonna find as I go. Like in the beginning, I always had a head engineer. Shout out to Product, but Product wasn't able to just stay with me because Product had his own studio that he built, and he's not gonna just like stop what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And he loves the studio, so.
For sure. And then a lot of people don't know, man. You were featured on the Spider-Man soundtrack, the Spider-Man Into the Universe. What was that like, just being on something that massive?
It was lit. It was lit when I seen the soundtrack with my name on it. That's when I was like, yeah, we lit. That shit's fire. Like, and you got all these other people like Lil Wayne and everybody else, and you're just like on the same soundtrack as you just really feel like that bitch.
For sure. And then you've worked with you've collaborated with a lot of artists, but who would you say is your favorite collaborator?
My favorite collaboration, in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie. What would you say is the best collab
that you've done?
Yeah, like we work the best together. Like I would say my ex. I'm not gonna lie. We got a good yeah, right? Can't even front. Just the chemistry, just on how we would go back into the make the music that we got that's not even released yet is fire. Compared to just I don't know. I feel like music is very important. You gotta really, really feel that shit. So in the midst of just being with somebody that I guess that you was comfortable with, we made some fire shit. Fire shit, for sure.
Now the fact that you said that, now, is there a possibility that there could be a collaborative project between you two, and if possible, in the future? Would you be interested?
Anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? Anything possible. Like, shit. Anything possible. For real. Never know. Get a little tape and some pussy. No. Shit! Give a little tape and some pussy, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Everybody deserves. And it's just good vibes. Like, you gotta live off good vibes. We young. And then when you were young and talented, like, that I feel like a lot of hot records should have been made today, but they haven't because motherfuckers just be too in their feelings and they be beefing and it be so much ego. Like, you'll be surprised on how much great artists, if they came together and collabed, and how beautiful. Crazy.
Sure. And then you saying that, man, you've been caught in controversy with a lot of artists in the past, and you managed to maneuver and stick to your own guns, your own respect, earned your own respect, even when you demanded it. But like, just being in this business, like, what have you learned? Like, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned being in this business thus far?
Be nice and get over. This is what this nigga told me right here before I signed my deal. He said, if you don't get over anything in 7 minutes, this life is not for you. You cannot make decisions based off emotions. That's like the number one fucking thing that every artist needs to tap, like, right here. Do not make decisions based off emotions. This is just business, and that's just it. For real.
For sure. Now, let's get into better days, man. How did the song come together, and why did you choose Fetty Wap for the feature?
Well, I had already recorded Better Days, and me and Fetty ended up linking when I was in Jersey last time. We linked in the studio. I was out here, so I guess D, my manager, hit his people and was like, yo, let's lock in. We made a song, finished it, and then we actually made 2 songs. We made 2 songs that day. And then at the end of the session, I'm like, yo, I got this song. It got an open verse on it. Just tell me if you fucking with it. And he was like, yeah. And I just thought that, he would be perfect for it because, he's from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. He ain't really been doing shit. So let's go ahead and put him, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. So,
For sure. Now, what made that the lead single for that project, for the EP?
That's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite hooks. And just the structure of the song is dope. I think Fetty really bodied it. Drake really bodied that second verse.
For sure. And then being on the project, what are some little behind the scenes things that you could let us know as far as like what we can expect from the project?
Well, a potential deluxe, a potential deluxe that I think I want to do. If not, just go straight into another project because it's just like, it's go time. It's now or never. Baby Republic is like, look, balls in your hands. This quarantine shit, they like the balls in your hands, so I'm going to go ahead and play right. Kobe and LeBron, rest in peace, Kobe. I'm about to go crazy.
For sure. Now, for fans who aren't familiar with Coi, what are 5 essential songs that you can sit there and tell them to look up to get a full understanding of who you are as an artist?
Huddy, Big Bankroll, Add It, Did It? Yeah, Did It.
For sure. And then, like I said before, you was involved in a lot.
Messy is definitely messy to me.
And then, like we said before, you have been involved in the past in controversy or whatnot. But is there any situation that you wish you could go back and make amends or go back and read?
Nope. Everything that happened was supposed to happen. Period. If I could go back, I wish I would have saved some monies, and you know what I'm saying? Definitely would have just did the spending a little bit different. But other than that, shit, everything happened for a reason, and I'm very, 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 very thankful for it. I wouldn't be who I am or where I am today without any of the people or anything that I've been through along my journey.
But that's a fact. And then, like you said, man, before we seen you on YouTube, we seen you in the videos making ceviche turned up. But what are some other foods that you got great cooking skills with?
I could cook surf and turf. I could cook spaghetti. Everybody cooks spaghetti, but I'll make a good spaghetti. So like, it's bitches that be like, oh, I know I make spaghetti. Like, nah, she's trash. I could make anything. I could make fried red snapper, like from Tao. I could make fried rice, lobster fried rice. I eat exotic, like I eat anything. Oysters with the ponzu sauce in it. I like to so my next cooking show, you're gonna see me go fishing and then we're gonna catch the fish and we're gonna cook it.
On the spot? On the fry?
Yeah, on the spot. I'm gonna show you what I could do on the spot real quick with some salt.
So is fishing something that you would normally do, or is this just you just want?
Yeah, I'm very outgoing. I'm an outside girl, so like I like to do things, whether for camping, fishing, going to escape room. Have you ever been to an escape room?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit like that. I'm like totally like that.
Did you get out the last escape room?
I did. I break out. I break out every time. Unless I try like the super hard, challenging ones.
For sure. And then, like I said, we seen your mom in the background, and you guys have just this bond that's unbreakable, I'm sure. But what's a recent conversation you two have had, like a mother-daughter conversation that you really took to heart or really applied to everything that you got going on?
Basically, every day, she sees me improving, and she tells me that, and she just be like really, like, I don't know. She just be like, I finally see, like, I'm so glad, and blah, 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 like just really just making me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And it's, yeah. And that was the last conversation we had yesterday before I landed here. Right?
Now, what about relationships? Like, you've been involved in a bunch of relationships.
She be like, fuck these niggas, man. What you talk about? Since a jit. Like, my mother say, do what make you happy. And she just be telling me, like, don't worry about none of these dudes, you know? And she'd be like, have fun. Or she'll be like, you seen any cute guys? She'd be like, have you seen any cute guys there? I'd be like, girl, no, they're broke. Cute, but broke.
Wow. Oh, hey, but mothers know best, right?
Yeah, they do. They do.
All right, man. But like I said, this is 50, man. Tell us your favorite 50 Cent moment.
My favorite 50 Cent moment is sheesh. It's crazy because it's like, you know, my father has been Zeno, and it's like, you know, the Eminem back in the day situation got 50 Cent. I really fuck with homie, bro. Like, just seeing just how I look at him like cool dad vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool dad vibes, just chilling, whatever. Like, I don't know. I see him everywhere. Whether he's on the fucking Shade Room or on Twitter, I see him. And he just be funny. He's so funny. That's all I gotta say is he's so fucking funny. Oh, and Power. Greatest. I don't even watch TV. So shout out to that, because you're able to catch my attention and actually let me sit through it, you know. Last movie I watched was the Boston Marathon, and that's I only way I can sit through shit like that is if it's something like that. So Power was lit for sure. Tell them to put me on the next one. I want to be Mozana, you know what I'm saying? Trap Princess Queen.
And then, like you said, being your dad is who he is, man. But how did you manage to maneuver in this game with him just letting you just, you know, make your own mistakes, go your own way, just be without like being too involved? Like, how did you manage to have it where, you know, he was, hey, I got this, you know, I don't need no extras.
So, like, my mom and dad split when I was like 9. So when they went their separate ways, and we kind of, you know, had to get back to, you know, we fell off and had to go backwards and really come. And I always been on my own. Literally, I moved out when I was 16. I always been on my own. I always wanted more for myself. So when I did start rapping, I asked my dad, I'm like, yo, I need help. Like, I don't have any resources, connections. And he was just like, yo, you got to change your lyrics. I'm like, nigga, bye. See what motherfucking top thinks I'm not changing shit. So eventually, you know, as a father, I'm his only girl, so he really wants to protect me. But he started, I guess he just been watching from the bleachers and just been watching. And eventually he was able to see that I'm really doing it and I'm really good at it. So now I got his full support 100%.
Sure, he'd be like, look, I was wrong.
Yeah, he don't say he was wrong. He just be like, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, he don't say he wrong, but he definitely be like, I'm proud of you for sure. You know, my dad's crazy, but that nigga's an OG. He's a hustler, and that's where I get it from. So shout out to my dad for sure.
So, for sure, and that's definitely something that a lot of people admire about you is that you really got it on your own. No connections. You got it from the ground up. You built everything yourself, just being as an influencer. But you got a lot of women that look up to you the same way. So, like, being that you've been through everything as far as with social media, with music, like with doing like being memes or videos that people have responded to, what would you tell other people, other females up and coming that about like just making sure they, as far as content goes, just make sure they're putting out the right content, or even if they do stumble and fall, make sure they like back up everything they say or stick to their own guns or whatnot? What would you say?
Yeah, nah, honestly, you just gotta stay consistent and you gotta be nice. As a female, your attitude will fuck you up and you'll be labeled as a bitch. And it's different with, I'm telling you, it's very different with males. It's very different. So you gotta be friendly. You gotta know what you want. You gotta just stay consistent. And you gotta be yourself. The moment you start trying to be somebody you're not is the moment you're gonna start getting less of the attention that you want and the less of the fucking respect you want. You know, so always just stay true to yourself. Always. You could still grow and you could still adapt. You know, you could still become a woman because that's part of like even me. But I'm always going to be the same. Like I put this weave in my hair, whatever, because I'm just trying to try new things. And I'm honestly on my way after this to go take this shit out to go put my twist in because I'm just like, I had it for 24 hours. 24.
Gotta try everything once.
I gotta try everything once, you know, and just because I got the weave, you know, people would say like, oh, like she want to do wigs and shit like that now, but nah, I just like trying new things, but I'm always going to be me. You know, I'm always going to make sure I give that organic, raw Coi Leray to my fans, to everybody that don't know me. Like that shit is, you know, I feel like that's what gravitates. I'm working on my vocab, so it might take me a little 5 seconds, you know, but yeah.
For sure. And then everything going back, pretty much everything is not going back until 2021, but sports are coming back now. Is that something you are ready for? Or you got
you ready to yeah. I'm a big sports fan. My mom watches a lot of sports, like a lot. Big Patriots fan. Tom Brady's still that nigga. I don't care if he went about his business. I'm loyal and I'm still his fan and he's still number one in my eyes.
Y'all got Cam though.
Who we got?
Y'all got Cam though.
Yeah, fuck Cam. We got Tom Brady. Got me mad because you know what I'm saying. It's Cam and Tom that needed to be together, but you know it's fuck them. How you feel about Tom Brady leaving the Patriots?
It's okay.
It's okay, right? He's still my baby. I still love him. I love him. I love everything about Tom Brady for real. Just because he not loyal, I am. So sticking with my team player.
For sure. And then last question. You got the album coming out in August, and then, even on social media, you want the album to come out now, or fans want the album out now, man. What is that like? Just having that feeling, just having people anticipating a project that you worked your ass off for.
It's so funny. I just tweeted the other day, like, you give these fans are so fucking unappreciative. It's crazy. Like, they'll be like, yo, I want music. And then you give them something and then they're like, that's not what we want. We want more or X, Y, and Z. It's just ridiculous. So I don't know. I feel like as long as I just try to communicate with them on a personal level, like not necessarily talking to each because it's a lot of them, but just trying to just still, you know, when you be yourself, you be that regular person, you connect to the fans more because they feel like they could really, like they know you. And when they feel like they know you and it's like you got them. You already got them. Outside of like anything you do, they're going to support.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of fans, man, it's a big thing going on Twitter right now between female rappers and OnlyFans accounts. Like, what is your...
So D told me if I start an OnlyFans, we'll make a good 500K right quick. So I'm like, all right, I don't know about the OnlyFans or whatever because, you know, these bitches out here pussy popping. I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking, I thought of an idea. Maybe I'll just do an OnlyFans of when I'm getting dressed. So I'll be like, putting my shoes on and then I'll get the fuck out. 500K. Like, what you gonna do? Let me ask you a question. If your shorty comes to you like, babe,
nope.
Well, if she come to you like,
Wow.
hey, no, just listen. If listen, this is for you too. If your girl come to you like, babe, I got 500,000 right here, cash sitting. She didn't even tell you about it, but when you like, how you get that money? And she like, I made an OnlyFans. What are you gonna do?
Actually, you know what? I can't even. You know what? Like Jay said, man, you can't knock the hustle. You gotta. If she coming home with racks like this, I'm gonna be like, look.
Come on. And look, ain't that some shit, right? But if she walking,
need to pay.
I mean, it depends on what she doing. Like, is she doing the sex part of OnlyFans, or is it just, I'm twerking?
It's anything, but I feel OnlyFans is only, even if she's showing cleavage, like that's still some dot shit.
I mean, guys out here got weird fetishes. She might be just showing feet on there. If
they showing feet, yeah, but I'm gonna just show my feet for free on Instagram than OnlyFans.
You never have a shirt on.
No, I never have a shirt on. Exactly. Oh, so you're saying I should do it on OnlyFans? Post my top on OnlyFans.
All right. Even if it might not be for you, how do you feel about just other female rappers just being like, hey, it's money?
Some bitches is not rappers. They are meant for that fucking website. So fucking kudos to them. Get that bag, baby. I ain't knocking your shit, bitch. Get that money. Long as I don't care how you make your money. As long as you just flip it. As long as you reinvest into yourself. I feel like it's different if you on an OnlyFans just to buy fucking Chanel bags and Prada bags and shit. That's a little backwards.
For sure. Well, I mean, I don't want to take too much more of your time, knowing you got things to do. You got the world to go out here and impress, and this new project coming out. What's the name? Matter of fact, introduce the name of the project and let people know what they can expect. What songs is about to be fire on there? What can we get?
I'm dropping a project now and never. Shout out to Gunna, Kiana Lede, 7th Streeter. Of course, we got Fetty Wap. Yeah, you're gonna expect a lot. You're gonna expect a lot of fucking heat, fire, crazy ass records. That's nowhere near EC1 and EC2. Those are still two great projects, but this one is the one.
For sure. And then we gotta wait until August. Like what day? August what?
14th. Is it 14th? No, it's 41. 14th.
So we can't get it no sooner. If we demand it, if we get 1,000 people, 100,000 people to get on Twitter and Instagram and demand this, can we get that?
Yeah.
Can we get it early?
Only you though. I'm gonna tell D to send you a Dropbox exclusive. So
they're gonna be mad at me if I get it early, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, you need to, leak this shit or something."
Now you leak it, I might have to come and find you.
I'm good.
I might have to come and find you, y'all.
I'm good. I don't want no problems. I don't want no beef. I don't want no problems. I seen you turn up on people, and it's not nothing to play with.
Oh, who'd you see me turn up on?
I see you turn up on some. You had a little debate, a little heated situation. You had a couple words, choice words. Hey, I heard don't fuck with the the short light skinned girl. They explosive. Y'all blow up along with the turn up. So
we just don't take my enthusiasm for pushiness.
For sure. All right, well, I appreciate you taking the time out, everybody. This is Coi Leray, man. If you guys don't know, go check out all her new music. Matter of fact, go check out all her old music and check out the complete catalog and get to know everything about her. And like I said, if you heard anything in this interview right now, she's even more fire on tracks. So just make sure you go check her out. Go check out everything. Make sure you go get the project this August. Make sure you go stream it now or never. And hey, we out of here. Peace.